You say.
No, I don't want you say.
No, faster, you say.
Okay, never mind, we say together.
Welcome to She Said, Let's Talk.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of She Said Studios. I'm Emma.
And I'm Chloe.
And today we will be discussing fashion stereotypes.
Okay, so Emma, personally for you, right, what are some of the stereotypes or some comments that you have gotten based on your dressing?
I think personally for me, it changed a lot as I grew older. So like maybe when I was slightly younger, as in this obviously wasn't a thing when I was, in primary school.
Yeah.
But I think during like teenage years mostly, it depends on the stages. So maybe when I was a bit younger, obviously I was wearing like normal shorts and a t-shirt or like jeans and a crop top. Yeah, and I think a lot of stereotypes around that would be like XMM or like whatnot. But at the same time, like in Singapore, what can you wear? You get what I mean?
I think the XMM came about when, like, for those girls that wear like shorts and cami tops, like tank tops or like crop tops. So that was like what XMMs are, or either that or like a very oversized graphic shirt with like slides. Yeah, I think those were what we experienced, like at least for our generation, that's what we consider XMM style. Yeah, for those who don't know what is XMM means 小妹妹. Yeah.
And basically, I think that changed a lot now also. I think the 小妹妹 now are not wearing what they used to wear.
Correct.
When
like,
we were at that like
for that
teenager age.
Yeah, they are very bold in their dressing nowadays, honestly speaking.
And I think it's the Hello Kitty pants now.
And the
Hello
Kitty
Kitty
bra strap.
I don't think that was a thing. I don't think we were
Oh, wasn't a thing for us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I think I was heavily categorized under the 小妹妹 dressing.
Yeah.
But to me it was because our jeans is the easiest to wear ma. Yeah, and crop tops, it's just cute ma. It's the part of your life where you start wanting to dress a little bit more in trend and you want to be like edgy. I think that was a period of time, and I slowly transitioned into something that is a bit more there was an in-between was when I started to dress a little bit more like I would follow Western influencers and how they dress, which was very daring, very open. I would have like barely any fabric on me. But I think eventually I realized that wasn't for me also. But I think that was the period of time where there wasn't any like stereotypes other than people who think I dress very slutty lah.
Yeah, I think that's the most common stereotype that girls get categorized into, for wearing too revealing equals like slutty.
Yeah, but I feel like we should have fashion freedom at least.
Dressing, right? Yeah. And I would say actually all this stems a lot from like the older generation, but personally
conservative
for me,
mindset.
right? Yeah, conservative and all that. I have the multiple phases, honestly speaking. It just depends on like what who I felt like being, or who I felt like dressing. So I went through the 小妹妹 phase also, like the XMM phase, like denim shorts, crop top, cami tops, all of those. Then I transitioned into like soft grunge. What I don't know what they call it nowadays, but it's like a bit Y2K, like very soft, grungy streetwear vibes. So it's like ripped jeans, black, white fishnets, this kind of style, and then transition into, I don't even know, honestly speaking. I'm the kind of person that just wear whatever I feel looks nice on me. Like I see it online and I like it, I'll just buy it.
Yeah, I think now I dress a very like, I don't even know what you would categorize this as. I definitely am not a fashionista, so I don't keep up with a lot of trends. Like the very long jean shorts, the jorts, like those kind that go up to your knee. I feel like it looks really good when you style it nicely, or like when people who are fashion influencers specifically, they dress it, they
know how to dress it well.
I don't think I could ever pull that off.
I don't think I can either.
Nowadays I wear a lot of skirts, dresses. I wear less of pants, and I used to be a huge like sneaker person. I bought a lot of sneakers, but now I rarely ever wear sneakers anymore. Have you ever you've seen me like in sneakers 5 times?
I don't think I see you in any flats.
I wear heels most of the time. And I think a huge like stereotype that people have of the way I would dress is like KTV working girls. It's more of like a Chinese fashion sense. So I would buy whatever I think, like let's say I follow a lot, because I'm constantly on Douyin and I follow a lot of influencers, and I'll buy whatever they wear, or I think I will look good in that, or
Correct.
you get what I mean. But other than that, I would wear a lot of baby doll dresses also.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of category you would put that under, but it's definitely
like the soft girl.
yeah, like soft
soft girl
feminine
vibe.
vibes. Yeah.
Correct.
But
I think most people have the impression that when you show skin, whatever you wear that shows skin, right, just equivalent to like you are a very big clubber, or
yeah.
equal to a girl who works in the nightlife scene lah. Yeah. So that's why a lot of guys categorize girls who dress a certain way to be associated with working girls. And honestly, it's something that's pretty annoying also, because why is it that like I just want to wear what I feel happy and I feel like I look good in, not particularly for like anybody's attention, but just because I really like that dressing and this particular dress or something, right? And just because girls that happen to be working in the scene happen to wear the same thing or like dress in the same style, why does it equal to me being like them or having to associate me with them?
Because I feel like it's, first of all, it's not that it's disrespectful or degrading, it's just not nice when you're categorized as something that you're not trying to come off as. Because it's definitely not nice for me to hear this kind of things, but I kind of understand because it's the Chinese style, Chinese vibe, but
honestly, because I think most of them also shop from the same place. They shop online also, and they draw inspiration from I would say they get a lot from Taobao and that form of influence and everything. Because like working girls, I mean, don't want to go in depth, but they come from many different countries outside of Singapore. So a lot of them probably have like heavy Chinese influence also. But other than that, there's like other stereotypes also.
But I think from the responses that I receive from Instagram, a lot, mainly it's just, when you wear shorts, you're a 小妹妹. Or when you wear too revealing, you're a 相夫.
Or working girl.
And another thing about stereotypes or like standards in that sense was, when you dress too fancy, people still judge you, and that if, let's say, you want to keep up with the standard, you have to spend a lot of money on it.
Yes, I agree with that also, because actually like Singaporean girls, right, if you don't shop online, the other place that people will shop at will probably be blog shops. And blog shop articles aren't exactly the cheapest also. Like one top or one bottom or one dress can go up to like $50-$60.
And of course there are some girls who do not want to be a consumer of like fast fashion like Shein. So I think that is where there's a huge like gap between demand and supply. Is that even demand? Something like that law. So there's a lot of people who want to have this like keeping up with the fashion standard system, but they cannot because everything in Singapore is so limited. Unless you want to shop at Bugis Street.
But I feel Bugis Street also have a very particular kind of style that not everybody can associate with. Because personally, I shopped at Bugis Street for like maximum 2 years of my life. Like it's just that one particular phase, and ever since then I don't go back to buy anything from Bugis Street. And in fact, nowadays I go Bugis Street for shopping, I don't get to buy anything. There's nothing that I like.
I feel like Bugis Street is always fun because I feel like going there, I see a lot of things that I've never seen before.
It's like a maze.
But
like a never-ending street of walking.
But I think being like a girl in Singapore, there's a lot of like fashion influencers here from all kinds of like different categories of fashion. There is like the artsy high-end kind of fashion, and then there's like the street style, there's the trendy vibes, there's the western daring kind of clothing. But I think a lot of things it all boils down to trends going too fast like like this week this is trending, then I need to go and buy this, and the next week this new thing is trending, then you go and buy that, so all your money is just flowing out and out and out.
Correct. And I agree with that also, and it's just that there's very little alternatives to places that you can get your clothes from. There's only so many brands out there, especially like brands that are considered affordable enough for people to keep repurchasing from them.
Yeah. So another issue is that when we dress too fancy, they think like people will judge you. Actually, this is true because I think a lot of girls, when they dress very nicely, they tend to not want to go take public transport because there's so many people who are like just going home after work, and then they will have like the stares like, why is this girl so
especially
dressed
on
up?
like weekends,
Yeah.
night outs with your friends, right? I'm pretty sure like some of you could have, like, we have seen those TikToks where like being in your like clubbing
fit or like
on
going
a public
night
transport.
outfit.
Yeah.
And
Correct.
I think that is also something that people face, like, you know, when you put in effort to dress nice and look good and you look fancy and nice, or you get judged. But like, why is it like that? You get what I mean? Because I just want to look good for myself, ma.
Correct.
But why are people just judging me for being a try-hard?
And not just that, also like it's also about like when a certain event, some people interpret it as a very casual event, but you just like to, like, it's like today I just received this in the mail and I'm very happy about it. It's a very nice dress, and I have a friend's gathering. Maybe we all agree that it's a casual gathering, but I just really want to wear my dress. Then end up I get called for being a try-hard.
Yeah, because
although this is not a real situation, my friends are very nice.
Yeah,
but we will always ask each other like, how nice is nice, how casual is casual.
But sometimes people just want to, you know, look their best, and they feel very discouraged to go into like how they want to dress or explore their fashion options, and you know how to really express themselves through what they wear because of the fear of judgment.
I mean, this is something that me and my friends, the friends around me, have this issue, which is that, like, I don't know if you face the same thing, where you see something that you really like and you bought it, but you never had an occasion to wear it because you feel that you need an occasion to wear it. That is for me. That's why a lot of my dresses are still inside the closet.
Not really, because I feel like I'm a very extra person.
Oh.
I used to be that kind of person where like I would have this one outfit that I've planned for such a long time, but I've just never had the occasion to wear it, or rather I'm scared to overdress. Actually, even until now, I would still ask you, like, if we're out together, I would still ask Chloe, oh, do you think I'm overdressed? Or something like that.
I think that's like a valid concern that a lot of us would have also. But then what we are trying to emphasize here is that actually you can wear whatever you want, and it doesn't matter what people would say or judge about you and everything. If you want to wear like a long dress to kopitiam, nobody's gonna stop you. You just wear what makes you happy.
But actually nowadays I don't really have like a dress that I don't wear anymore. I will just wear it out.
Correct.
Yeah, if I'm extra, then I'm extra lor.
Personally, I see occasions also. Like, if I'm going to the beach, I'll wear something for the beach. If I'm going to a mall, I'll wear something for the mall. If I'm going to a fancy restaurant, I'll wear something for a fancy restaurant. Because, like, this brings me to my next topic, which is like working attire or like formal wear. Because there are people who do this, like, I don't know if you saw the TikTok, like the office siren trend, where basically office girls, like content creators who are also corporate workers, right, they try to come up with a fit that is like a siren look. I don't know if you know the term siren. Siren is like a, I don't exactly know what is the definition, but the vibe that I get from it is like a,
isn't it it's a mermaid?
It's a mermaid, but their job is to seduce,
so it's like flowy, feminine.
It's like a,
but
basically
not soft.
Dressing like you want to seduce somebody. So it's like they call it an office siren look, meaning they dress up, they choose outfits based on what they think would look siren-y or like provocatively. Honestly, a lot of people got fired because of that trend, because they attempted to wear certain outfits to the work and to their like job, and they got fired because of it, because it's not appropriate lah. Which I that's why I do feel that there are times where actually occasions, environment do play a part in what you wear.
Definitely. And I have definitely seen people who wear things that are like out of the occasion. Like, you know, at like maybe I would see at family gatherings, someone is like have like very, very provocative outfits.
Correct.
As in, obviously, it's their freedom and whatnot. I feel like this definitely will play a part in when you choose your outfits and, you know, how you're going to go about what you wear. Because
Yes.
obviously, you don't want people to, you know, have that discussion about you, like, oh, why is she
Like,
like
is
that?
this is this how she usually dress? Like,
Yeah.
are her tits always out?
Yeah, so there's a very
Yeah.
fine line between, like, you know, having the freedom and not caring about the judgment, and
Correct.
also being appropriately dressed for certain occasions.
Yeah.
Places like workplace, family gathering, I feel like it's definitely not the right time for you to be
Correct.
too flashy and too...
Yes, like
Whoa.
it will be odd lah, in a sense. After I started working, I feel even stronger about the working attire thing, because the way you dress is the first impression that the person will have on you.
Yeah,
And
being well-groomed.
yeah, being well groomed and everything. Like, you don't need to be in a very fancy long champagne colored dress or anything. You just show up with your hair done, your makeup done, like nice. Like, don't need to be very thick makeup, just normal makeup, and you wear a proper formal pants and a shirt, or just wear a formal dress or something like that. It changes a person's entire perspective of you, especially if, like, you're talking business or if you are going to do work, versus if you turn up in, like, jeans and a t-shirt and sneakers. Like, nobody's gonna take you seriously if you were to dress like that lah. And it's no longer about your capabilities anymore, because the first impression is already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the thing. Another person, anonymous person, also said that the more she puts effort into her hair, makeup, and the way she dressed, she gets stereotyped as a bimbo.
Oh.
But I personally feel like the more effort someone puts into their looks, as long as it's not like a narcissistic level,
Yeah.
I think that shows how much motivation they have for life.
Yes.
How much effort they are willing to put into everything that they do. Because every single morning you wake up and you start with getting yourself ready. If you cannot even have enough time and effort to do that first step,
Yeah.
you're rushing throughout your entire day.
And not just that, also I also, like, this is something I strongly believe. If a person or a girl specifically lah, spend 2 hours getting ready just to meet you, you are very, very important.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
Like, normal my day-to-day makeup and everything will probably take me like 30 minutes max. But if, let's say, I were to, like, shower, dry my hair, curl my hair, do a whole makeup routine, and spend about like 2 hours getting ready, that actually means how much I 重视你. It's like when you go to meet a celebrity, confirm you will do so much just to meet the person. And if, let's say, that's the way you treat your work and everything, right, people will be more open to work with you and to talk to you and everything, because they see how seriously you take yourself and how seriously you take them. Because why would you dress up for somebody that's insignificant? Yeah.
So I think dressing well does not make you a bimbo. People would think that, or like people would think that, you know, you put so much effort into your looks, you clearly don't care about anything else in life. Yeah, it's
Debatable.
Yeah.
That we cannot deny that there might be some people like that.
Yeah.
There might be.
Yes,
There might
of
be.
course.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw this one TikTok of a girl recently. She was talking about how when you go to, like, public beaches where there are family, young kids, you shouldn't wear like a thong kind of bikini. You should wear like a covered bikini, like where it's just normal V at your butt.
Correct.
Yeah, and the comments were like basically a war zone, because some people were definitely agreeing and saying like, yeah, it's inappropriate because they are kids. If you are going to an adult beach or somewhere where they, you know, it's private,
Yeah.
you can wear whatever you want. But, you
Correct.
know, if they are kids, if I were a parent, I wouldn't want my kids to be seeing these kind of things. But there are parents who would wear very revealing outfits with their kids as well, in front of their very young children. Yeah.
Okay, this one, right, I think that it is quite debatable, because depends on how open they are.
But I think on the kids part, right, I think, okay, let's say I wear very revealing around my kids. Let's say a toddler. And if I think I can wear this around my kid, then why can't I wear a G-string bikini to the club, where the not to the club, to the beach, yeah, where there are other kids as well. But I think for that it's different lah, because just because I can accept this kind of
as a
dressing,
parent,
yeah,
if I'm okay
yeah.
with showing my kids, this doesn't mean that other
Other parents
will accept this. And I think this issue only started as like in the young adults, young parents.
Yeah.
I don't think this is something that's very
Yeah.
big, very significant
Yeah.
and very commonly seen
Yeah.
in like older generation.
But then at the same time, I also do agree that you know, it shouldn't matter because, you know, you should be the one telling your kids what they need to know. Everyone around isn't responsible for your kids learning and whatnot. It's
Yeah.
still their choice and their body and their free will to wear whatever they want. So at the end of the day, it really depends.
It's a
on,
balance, like
yeah,
it's a balance between it's
Knowing
like
the-
how you treat people the way you want to be treated. No, like if you don't want your daughter in the future to see somebody dressing like a certain way at the wrong occasion, then you don't do it lah.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, if you feel like it's something that people can choose to do whatever they want, and then, you know, I have the responsibility to tell my kid, you know, this is not appropriate when there are other kids around, that's something for you to do, to go and tell your
As a
kids.
parent, yeah, so everybody plays an important plays a role in this. Like you play a role by not dressing inappropriately to a fancy or a formal setting, and parents plays a role in telling their kids like, if they see a person
Yeah.
who's not dressed appropriately, they will just tell their kids that, okay, this is don't follow this in the future.
As in, I personally, if I'm going to like a place where there are kids and families, I wouldn't be too, you know, I wouldn't wear too revealing clothes.
Yes.
But at the same time, I wouldn't fault other people or the people around me and my kids. Let's say if I had a kid, to for, you know, dressing too provocatively, and I wouldn't put the responsibility on them to, you know,
Correct,
wear
like,
appropriately just
it's
because my
it's
kids
just
are
more
around.
of like
自觉一点啦。
心思
Yeah.
明咯 like you must have self-awareness lah before you walk out of the, like if let's say today you're going to a fancy Chinese restaurant to celebrate your grandmother's birthday, before you walk out of the house and then you look at yourself in a long low V dress, you ask yourself, is it appropriate? And if it's appropriate, okay, sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know,
it just depends on what you deem as appropriate as well.
yeah, so actually
I've always been told by, like, let's say my grandmother or my aunts that my shorts are too short.
yeah, so
Or like my grandmother calls my short not wearing pants.
yes, I
Yeah.
think this is like going towards the who judges you when you dress a certain way, like who judges your dressing. And I would say that the number one or the most common response we get is from the older generation. Yeah, where they feel that too little cloth equals to skimpily dressed, or attracting the wrong attention from people.
Yeah. But
So,
you know, my grandmother will always tell me like, oh, you don't cover your legs, right? Next time you have like joint problems when you're old.
that's what I
Yeah.
heard also, and I think it's true.
I think it's true. I think my grandmother isn't trying to judge me in a bad way. I think she's just trying to like think for the best of my health.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my grandma also will say the same
Yeah.
thing. As in, she does say it's my joint. She tells me I look like a KTV working girl. She's very honest about that. And
Yeah.
my grandma is very traditional. Like personally, she wears long sleeve long pants every single day,
Or my grandma too.
and she expects me to do the same. And then I find it a bit difficult to explain to her. So
Yeah,
sometimes we just try to find a middle ground between like what I wear and what not. Because actually what I'm wearing nowadays versus like 1-2 years ago, it's really pretty different already. Most of my short dresses are no longer in the closet. I sold everything already.
Yeah.
All my dresses now are long dresses. Yeah.
I think actually, right, I think as you grow older,
Yeah.
you kind of get more and more modest also. I don't know if that's for everyone, but is it like a frontal lobe development thing? But
I think might be a little bit of both, because the biggest factor that led to this change in my outfit or like my fashion sense, right, is definitely my career. Like I feel that my career requires me to dress really well, or in a sense it's not a must, but I would like I said, it actually makes a very big difference in how seriously people take you, and my career really requires me to be working with a lot of people, especially like
decent.
people of different stages in life, different net worth and all that. So I really do need to dress decently. Yeah, but other than that, other factors to this would also be like, depends on what you like and what you don't like lor. When you are younger, the kind of people you look up to versus now the kind of people you look up to is
when
different.
I was younger, I could really trust a thread to hold my entire top part together.
A string,
yeah,
a mouth,
now,
2 strings.
Yeah, but now unless I'm wearing a bikini or I'm at a beach or whatnot, right? I can never do that. I can never walk out of my house, and and I'm not sure if that's like really just a maturing thing or whatnot. But yeah, I think as you grow older, you just find what you're comfortable and suitable with.
Yes.
I think when I was younger, I was also just exploring and trying to keep up with the trends. Yeah.
Yeah, partially that also, and also maybe like this one will go a little bit into our future episodes, so I'm not gonna say too much, but I do feel that social media plays a part also.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like the social standards, the trends online, and we are very westernized, honestly speaking, and they are definitely more open than us in the form of dressing, so a lot of influence come from them, but this is another topic that we'll cover in the future. Yeah. But other than older generation, who else do you feel judges you or judges women in their dressing?
Guys.
Yeah.
They would call a girl who wears revealing clothes a hoe.
Or whore.
Yeah.
Or slut.
Yeah. But I was talking to my boyfriend about this. Actually, I was like, yeah, so why do guys, rate girls or like comment on girls based on what they wear? Like, it's quite unfair to us, because to be fair, like, if I'm at a club and I'm trying to like have a night with my girls and guys are just saying that I'm being too,
They look like a slut.
yeah, they look like a slut, that's not nice. And he was like, but girls also say like have stereotypes of how guys dress. What? And I know if a guy is wearing like a graphic t-shirt with shorts, you would call him a YP. If guy is wearing like a Uniqlo t-shirt, you would just call him a typical.
No, I think, okay, personally for me, I don't do that. I
also don't do that,
would
that's the thing.
say it's more about你的气质, your aura, or like the vibe that you give off.
Yeah.
Like if let's say you legit, once you open your mouth, first thing comes out of your mouth is a vulgarity, and then you have like many like things to say that you are a certain kind of person, then that's why we will categorize you there. But I have a lot of guy friends who have normal job. They also like to wear graffitis and bumps, but then they'll probably pair with a pair of Converse and all that. I think that's a pretty normal SG guy, no?
Yeah, but then that's the thing. If it were a girl wearing a t-shirt, oversized t-shirt with shorts, and a pair of sneakers or slippers and whatnot,
that's
a 小妹妹 fit.
That's a 小妹妹, or that's like
Yes.
auntie.
Yes.
Like,
so
no effort in your dressing.
yeah, but if I'm just going to walk around the mall with my friend and whatnot, why do I need to dress up? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
correct.
it's just, I feel like this fashion thing is heavily put on women, like the stereotypes and everything.
Yes.
And guys don't have to put in that much effort to get a better review and feedback.
Actually, right, I'm very like jealous of you guys, because like men really don't have much to wear.
Yeah.
You all don't need to decide between a skirt, a skirt, a short, a pants, a jeans, a formal pants, a tailored pants,
Yeah.
a dress, a long dress, a bubbly dress, a princess dress,
Yeah, baby doll,
baby doll dress, or
poofy dresses,
mermaid dress,
Yes.
or bodycon dress. There's so many things that we need to like choose and pick from to decide what, like, is this appropriate, is this not appropriate. Guys, it's just t-shirt,
Yeah, so I was
button up shirt.
Yeah, I was talking to my boyfriend and I was like, yeah, women actually do spend a lot of money just to look nice and decent, because we need so many articles like of clothing, like
Correct.
like we need so many different kinds for all kinds of occasions, and guys can always just wear a shirt, like a short sleeve button up shirt, right, can go with so many different occasions.
Yes.
You can wear it to everywhere.
You can wear it to a beach. You can
wear
also
it to
wear it
work.
to work. You can also wear it to meet your friends. You
can
can
wear
wear
it
it
to
with
drink.
bumps. You can wear it with pants.
Yeah, and you can wear it.
You can wear
as
it with a blazer, and nobody would think that you're wearing a short sleeve either.
Yeah. So and then he was no. Then I was like, girls spend a lot of money, and he was like, actually, guys' clothing for one article of clothing, right, it's more expensive than girls' what? Then I was like, yeah, because y'all don't actually need to buy much. You just need that few.
Emphasize, I think, okay, girls one, right, I would say most fashion brands like differentiate themselves in terms of like price and style, but guys will differentiate more of like quality. They heavily emphasize on quality, the trendiness and the designing and everything, rather than like the variety of it. So they have difference in price, or it's more expensive because guy clothes are usually more well made. Like their t-shirts are like, the cheap t-shirt is like $10, but then the better t-shirts like $50-$60 because they're thicker material ma.
And you think about it, like even let's say underwear, like I think girls pick underwear, some girls pick underwear depending on like the design ma, how nice it is and like how it looks on them, how it makes them feel. And there's period underwears. And guys would just buy like Uniqlo underwear because it's airism. And it's very breathable.
They will just buy whatever is comfortable.
So it's very different for like girls, because I can't say for sure whether or not we set this standard for ourselves, or we are following this standard based on what society in general sets for us. Because I would say that I don't think, or at least for me, I've never felt pressured to dress nicer because guys have to think of me as a well-dressed person.
No, I have never. It wasn't like that. It was more of like I see it as a respect thing. Like why I transitioned into dressing in a way that I dress today is actually I really love the way I dress, by the way. I think that I'm the best dressed in my entire office. Actually, don't quote me on this, but but as in like I really like I said like as you get older, or when you transition into different stages in life, right, there will be different people that you look up to, and personally for me, I will look up towards the style of like formal but still classy. Then other than men, I feel like men judges girls based on what they wear, and then they categorize them into different categories. Like for girls that dress so revealingly, they will say that she's a hoe, or she's easy because like she can show a lot to the world and everything. It's like I'm just comfortable in whatever I'm wearing, and it's not necessary because I want you to come to me and tell me, your ass looks good, or your tits looks good. Like,
I know it looks good. I don't need you to keep telling me that, or like I don't need you to feel like I'm doing it for you.
I'm not dressing like that to get validation from anybody. I think this is something that a lot of guys misunderstand. But I'm not saying that there are no girls out there that gave them this misunderstanding, because maybe there really are
don't worry,
girls
guys,
out there.
it's not completely your fault.
Yes, we'll be very understanding, or we will understand both sides, because we cannot. I'm not going to say that there's no girls out there that dresses for male validation. There definitely are, and we definitely know some girls like that maybe we are no longer friends with lah. But other than men, I would say women judge women too.
Oh my god, definitely. I think a lot of like the pressure also comes from women, on me especially nowadays, like because I'm not working a corporate job, so I don't really have this like I need to present myself well thing to my working clients, or my work clients, or like my bosses. But in a sense where like when I go for events or I go hang out, I feel the pressure mainly comes from the people I'm with. Like not just that, but like the people that are around me. The biggest one would be like if I attend media events. I think that is the hardest, because they will always give dress code,
but you cannot predict who is wearing what.
And you really go in blindly, and sometimes you will find yourself really underdressed, sometimes you will find yourself really overdressed. It's really hard to get a grasp on that.
Correct.
Because it's difficult. You don't know all the people there, and you kind of just have to eventually get comfortable with it. You have to get comfortable with sometimes being underdressed and being overdressed and being judged by other women.
It's like you need to not let these noises affect you, because at the end of the day, what matters is how you feel about yourself, and it's not about how others feel about you. I mean, definitely don't go out naked. Then I don't know how to feel about you. I don't know how you feel about yourself either. But as in, if you feel happy in whatever you're wearing and you're comfortable in whatever you're wearing. Like if you're a comfort over fashion person, then do what makes you happy, right? Like wear whatever makes you happy. If you have a fashion style that you follow or a particular way that you dress because this is the kind of influencers or celebrities that dresses this way and you really like this style, then go ahead lah. Like you don't need to just because like this girl say that if I wear a long dress means I'm a try hard. Or like if I show a little bit of like cleavage means that I'm doing it for guys to see and whatnot. Actually, you do you know that a lot of girls, even though they wear low V, they will still hold their chest if they are near a guy and everything. I don't know if it's something if you do.
Yeah,
usually
I
when
do.
I walk past guys and whatnot, not because I'm scared. I just like trying to avoid the unnecessary stares and everything.
Yeah.
So I will do this lah. Like I will like. Yeah, it's like because sometimes too much boobs also a bit like inappropriate or like a bit disrespectful lah. Not everybody nobody wants your tits in their face lah. I mean, but assuming that.
Yeah, actually sometimes girls will also, I will hear girls say like, she shows so much of her boobs. She's such a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's not nice for girls to say that to other girls lah. Okay.
And
like,
sometimes what if the person can't help it?
Yeah.
I
What
don't
if
know
it's
about
just
us,
too big?
but what if they just
Yeah, it's not a problem for me lah.
It's not a problem for me either. But what if there are just some girls that the tits are just huge?
Yeah,
And it's not that I've never met those before, you know.
exactly.
Yeah,
like,
some of them like
you
they
just
wear
cannot.
a t-shirt is still coming out on it.
Yeah, and what if just because it's big doesn't mean they have to wear like t-shirt and sweaters everywhere they go just to cover it up. But they should have the rights to wear like something that is like this.
Have it
no
flaunt
neck.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You wait until what 20 years later when everything is sagging already, then you wear meh?
yeah lor. But I think it's personally for me, I would feel the most hurt if the judgment came from a woman as well. Yeah.
Because like the more you should understand that like I think this is just me because I'm a little bit narcissistic, but I don't know if it's you. But I dress nice, right? It's just so that I can look at myself in the mirror or like look at my own reflection. I walk past glass panels, I will always stare at myself. Right?
Same.
I walk past any shops with like glass panels. I'm not even looking at a mannequin inside. I'm looking at myself in the reflection.
Yeah, actually same. Like when I dress well, I feel really good. I'll tend to be more productive for that day as well. Yeah, because I feel like when I look really good, I look presentable, and I feel good. I'll have that confidence in me.
Correct.
Yeah, I look good not to attract other people, not to, for anyone to validate me, but for me to feel like, okay, I can do this, I look good, I feel good, I'm confident, and I radiate confidence.
You can get more things done also. Yes, like for me also, if I'm barefaced and at home, right, it's very difficult for me to work.
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm staying at home the whole day, I will still put on a face of makeup because
Same.
I feel it gets me into that zone.
Yeah, sometimes when I really need to get some shit done, or like I really, like when I was in university, when I really need to start typing an essay, I'll put on a full face of makeup just to go to the library where there's nobody looking at me. I mean like an individual cubicle writing my own essay. Nobody is looking at me. I just want to feel good for myself.
Yes, and it feels like you feel very empowered, like you know that like you look good, you feel you are confident, and whatever you do will carry that energy to it also.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would rather hear a girl tell me you look good than a guy tell me you look good.
Yeah, I really don't get very flattered when a guy tell me, oh, you look so good. Like, thank you, I know. But when a girl tell me, oh, you look so good, I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yes, like having another girl, especially a very pretty girl who dressed really well,
I know.
telling you that she love your fit or she like the way that you dress it, and or she asks you, hey, where you buy this from?
Yeah, I think that
Then
is
it's
the
just like,
validation that I really, really love. Yeah.
Like guys won't understand how much effort we put into our. You think guys know how much your foundation costs, how much your dress costs, how much your heels cost. What is Jimmy Choo? What is like Valentino? Nobody knows. No guys know that one. Very little guys will know that one.
Yeah, and like when you wear like a really nice dress that you've been planning to wear, and you curl your hair a certain way, and you wear like a certain type of heel, and you go out with your girls, they will tell you, oh my god, I love your bodycon dress, or like, oh my god, I love your
I love how this is showing
your back
assets and everything. Yeah.
And guys will just tell you, oh, your dress very nice
Oh, you look good today, you quite pretty today.
And their dress goes from like bodycon dresses, long dresses, flowy dresses, tight dresses,
Correct.
yeah, like mid-length dresses. Everything is a dress to them. So when girls with that much knowledge on like dresses and fashion validate you, it's really like very refreshing. So let's not, judge each other. Go on girl right now. Don't judge each other because we are all going through the same thing. No one is better than anyone. Personally, for me also, like, the way I dress is definitely how I feel like I am. You get me? And I feel like for someone to judge me just judge me for my clothes is judging me as a person. Yeah, so I think that's why people would feel hurt for being judged, because this is me expressing myself and you judge me, then I'm like, so you don't like me?
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes it can feel that way also. Like, you don't need to tell me that, like, oh, I don't really like the fact that you are like that. But if you tell me that, like, I don't really like the way you dress, then I'm like, huh? You really like the way I dress? What do you mean?
Yeah, because I feel like
mean?
I put in a lot of effort into like what I want. Every time I'm shopping, even if it's online, I would think about like what this piece of clothing would go with in my closet, or do I need another item to better like complement this specific like top or pants. And I think that is the kind of like effort that girls really put into dressing as well. And for us to be judged by other women and men, it's just very ridiculous, like, honestly. And to be stereotyped as well, especially like, oh, I'm showing my shoulders, I'm showing my legs, it's quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
But of course, like, I've seen people who walk around, whether or not like it's at a nightclub or like in the daytime, with like half their butt cheeks out. I think that's also too much lah. If we are not going like to the beach or like somewhere where you're showing that much would be an appropriate thing, I feel like it can be too much also.
Yeah, but I guess to each their own. Maybe some people just very comfortable dressing that way. I mean, depends on their job also. I mean, there are some people out there that their job is just to dress like that. Yeah, or their job requires them to dress like that, even if it's broad daylight.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think everyone just be responsible for yourself and the way you dress, and then try to lessen the judgments towards other people. Like, just keep yourself in check, and then talk about whether other people should dress a certain way and whatnot. I mean, definitely, if you're giving constructive feedback to your friends, like if let's say your friend, she's like maybe 13 years old, like or like a young relative who's maybe like in primary school, and she's starting to wear things that are not appropriate for her age, like wearing a bra top out, then obviously you need to let her know that, oh, this is not very appropriate for your age, and it might get pedophiles looking at you. Yeah,
I think
there is a direct impact lah. I would say your dressing can cause or lead towards, when it comes to fashion stereotypes and all that also, other than just judgment. Because judgment is a very like, it's like surface level.
Yeah, and not just that, it's something that you cannot really change about anybody, and they're going to judge you is because of that's going to reflect who they are and what they think. It's not going to actually reflect on you. But I think most important is just keeping yourself in check and being responsible for yourself, keeping yourself safe firstly. Oh my god, it's the same thing. Keep yourself safe.
Yeah,
Keeping yourself safe as in like, maybe don't have a little bit less trust in the little thread, like maybe safety pin it twice before you go out.
Yeah.
Make sure that there's no like any closet malfunction going
Yes,
on
I
when
think
you're
that's
out.
the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can wear just like 2 pieces of cloth, but you need to make sure that you can trust it lah. Yeah. And other than being judged, I think like the scarier part would be being mistaken in as a anything that is
Oh my god, yes. I was
not
recently
not that character or not that person that you are.
I was recently on Douyin and I came across this video. Actually, my friend sent it to me, I think, yeah. And the video was this girl, Chinese girl, and she's living in Singapore. She was exploring some part of Zhuqiat,
Okay.
and then she walked around, and she ended up in Geylang. And I'm not sure if it was because of the way she dressed, but I think that played a part. But there were guys asking her like how much. Yeah, I think this is where this is going to just prove that the occasion and the location really matters as well.
Yes, like being harassed or being approached because of the way you dress, like just because you dress a little bit too revealing or showing a bit more skin than normal people would, then it goes to you can be categorized as a service provider.
And I'm pretty sure like girls wouldn't want to just be walking around and guys coming up to you and be like, hey, how much? That's not nice ma.
Correct. Because like don't misunderstand my identity lah.
So I would say that this is important of keeping ourselves safe in a sense where like I don't think it's the guys, as in I'm not sure. Okay, actually I think it is the guy's fault for assuming that she is a working girl or like providing services, but at the same time I feel like you cannot really fault them in a sense because it's
they are in that area that is known to have girls standing around, walking around that offer services. So it's like there's no right, there's no wrong. In a
it's
sense.
really just everyone's mindset. And to be honest, if you're going to nitpick each and every one of them for thinking this way, it's never going to end lah. There's too many people who think of it like this, and I think the best way is just to know what's right and what's wrong, how to dress,
know how to take yourself out of certain situations lah.
But I personally think, let's say if you're just a girl who kind of just wants to look nice sometimes, but you know you don't want to put in too much effort in it, but you feel pressured to because everyone dresses so nice nowadays, you don't have to also, because honestly I don't think anybody cares. Because when, let's say if you feel pressured to go or feel pressured to wear something too casual to like the club, I honestly don't remember any girl who dresses too casual. Like they just pass by and nobody remembers. I will never think of them and be like, oh my god, that girl is wearing, like putting so little effort into her outfits. You know what I mean? They just pass by, nobody cares. You don't have to feel so pressured to like look so good and keep up with like the fashion trends. Just wear what you're comfortable with. There's a lot of
people like in the club. I think a lot of people dress very differently. There'll be a group of girls that are in dresses. There'll be a group of girls that are in jeans. There'll be a group of girls that like oversized shirt and maybe a pair of jeans also, like sneakers. Don't need to wear heels. Like you just wear whatever you want as long as you can pass the dress code. Like you know, like they allow you to go in, then okay, you're
I personally, when I'm too lazy or I'm just not feeling like dressing up, I would just go in a hoodie or like a oversized sweater.
I went in a t-shirt also.
I
went in a t-shirt and shoes cause some clubs they never say you cannot wear shorts, but you cannot wear slippers or sandals.
Unless it's Dior or Hermes apparently.
I mean this don't quote us on this. Don't go to the
don't say, but it's just based on
say that Chloe and Emma said this. No.
Based on experience,
it's
I've been
like
let in
something that lor. But other than that, I think it's like.
But that's why like it's really depending on the places you go. Like even clubs have dress codes. Like as
some restaurants also have one.
That's
some restaurants like you cannot wear slippers go in. Like I think I saw this certain hotel. Because their restaurant is so fancy, even if you go there for breakfast, you cannot turn up in a slipper.
I think like a lot of fancier places, they take this as like a form of respect for the place, because we are very like, you know, high quality. We really respect the thing we do.
And
we have this image.
We want our guests to be like that also, because probably they host a lot of very like I would say higher net worth people. Like people of like more higher status or something.
Not higher status people inherently mean that they dress better, but it's more respectful because it's more like, it's supposed to be more exclusive. And feel more expensive. Yes. And it's okay like, even if you are not going anywhere expensive but you want to feel expensive, just dress whatever you want. You can wear the most expensive dress you have just to go and eat Din Tai Fung.
Correct.
I would.
Tai Fung quite expensive.
Really meh? One bowl of noodle is like 10 plus.
We will discuss about what is expensive and what is cheap to Emma, okay? Okay. No, but as in I got wear my work fit with heels to go to kopitiam and sit down and eat.
No, isn't that what a lot of like corporate people would do? Like let's say you go to work in your nice outfits, you will still go to Maxwell Food Centre to eat.
But that's lunch. But talking about like dinner
like
or like
after
my
work?
supper, like I reach home at like 11, then hope that my house got no food and I never eat dinner, then I never eat a meal or never eat dinner, right? I will just like go to buy, like I will put down my bag and then I'll still go there and I'll sit down and eat in my whatever outfit. I won't even bother changing. And it just depends lah. What do you feel like wearing for that day lor? Sometimes I feel like dressing up, but I don't feel like going anywhere far. Yeah,
it's good, like I think it's good that girls would have this kind of confidence to not be afraid of being judged, because it's very important for girls to feel like they have this option instead of being like, you know, tied to just whatever isn't judged or whatever that doesn't have this stereotype.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like actually a lot of people around me don't dare to wear something because of what comes with it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's something that we should work on as well, just
as a society.
yeah,
more
as a society.
inclusive,
Yeah, because I think every girl has been judged here and there before, and at the end of the day, you bought the pieces of clothing with your money. You are your own body, you're your own individual. Who gets to say anything?
That's true lah. But in a sense, but I do feel that some girls, because of the way they dress, they get harassed or they get stalked also. Because,
Yeah, I mean, but that is entirely on the stalker's fault though.
That's true also.
I don't think this kind of responsibility should be put on women, because at the end of the day, if you are an animal, you cannot blame the person for being around the animal or being human.
That's true also. But we cannot deny that, like, sometimes society would blame the woman for dressing a certain way. Yeah lor. So that's something that you need to take note of lah. Like, if let's say you know that you going to, like, if let's say you go overseas and you know that from your hotel to the nearest convenience store is like a 15-minute walk, right? Then don't dress like, don't just walk out of the house in like a revealing outfit and walking to the convenience store, because you're not in a very safe environment per se ma. If let's say you're solo traveling and all that, like, I don't think that there's many countries that are as safe as Singapore.
Yeah, definitely.
And there are some countries that where kidnapping cases and all that may be a little bit higher and all that lah. So as a girl, you just need to be able to know when to keep yourself safe and everything. But I'm not saying you don't dress a certain way. Like, personally for me, if I feel that my outfit is a little bit too revealing for public places or places that are more quiet, right, and I need to pass by these places going to my next location, usually I will prep like a cover up when I leave the house. Yeah, like all my friends can attest to this. I always will turn up with a black color button up. But to sort of like cover up a bit.
But personally for me as well, like, I just feel very blessed that every time I'm like at a different country or foreign country, and you know, we are going, not just foreign country, even in Singapore, like, we are going out at night where we might be passing by places that are more secluded. I have my boyfriend there because I feel like I'm protected no matter what, and like, you know, I can wear whatever I want and I look good in it. I just need to feel good. You know, if I am going to show like as much skin as I want, you know, if I feel good in it, like, y'all can just shut up. Nobody cares what you think about what I'm wearing. I'm happy in it. This is my life, my problem, my clothes.
Wrap this up, right? For fashion stereotypes, we shouldn't be too
harsh on it.
Like, don't need to die follow, like, if you are working adult, means you must wear heels, you must have a full face of makeup, you must wear long pants, you must wear long button-up shirts. Like, you don't really need to follow according to these rules that's set by the society. Like, you yourself get to decide what you want to wear as long as you deem it appropriate. But at the end of the day, if let's say you are not obligated to report to anybody for your dressing, just feel free to wear whatever you want.
We should own our beauty and own
our
freedom.
choices, our fashion, and our dressing style and everything.
And of course, with this episode, we also hope to tell all the girls out there that we should be kinder to each other, be more inclusive, and be more accepting to each other. Less judgment. Less judgment, less...
More support, more love.
More love to each other, more support, and embrace each other.
Yes, because you really don't know what one comment you say can actually impact a person so much that it might stick with them their entire life.
And as girls, we're all going through the same things together in this society. Just help each other through, we will definitely get there one day where we wouldn't be judged for however we dress.
We will have more episodes for you guys, and if you want us to talk about certain topics or cover certain struggles that you face that we have yet to talk about, feel free to drop us a comment. We will read through our comments and incorporate whatever we can incorporate.
Yes. And if you like what we're doing, give us a like and share this to your friends so that we can all improve together as a society.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, share, follow, everything.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
Press the bell button to get
notifications when we
post
a new video. But anyway.
And follow us on Instagram.
Correct. We are starting a good cause in Singapore to empower women.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. And this is She Said Studios,
where we say what needs to be said
in our own
ways.
Bye bye.